Yeah, so I found out like 3 nights ago, and then within 3 hours, the whole world knew. So that was kind of crazy to me. But yeah, like I don't know, it takes me a while to really process everything. So now that it's official, I know I'm coming to San Diego. It's bittersweet for me. I had a lot of good memories and moments in Tampa that I'm gonna cherish forever. They really raised me and they grew me as I was a kid when I got there, and then they turned me into I'd like to say a good man. So um, yeah, there's a lot to be thankful for there. There's a lot that that I'm going to be appreciative of. A lot of relationships that I'm very happy that I was able to make. But with all that said, it prepared me for when they traded me to the Padres to be ready for this opportunity and to take advantage of it. I mean, it's a team that's very talented all around. So I'm super excited about that. I'm super excited to meet the guys, to meet the staff, to meet the people that I'll be interacting with on a day-to-day basis, and that makes me, super excited and thankful that they traded the prospects that they had to trade to get me over here to be on this team. So, all in all, I'm thankful on both ends.
You mentioned a little bit about some of your observations about this team, but can you be a little bit more specific about what you've seen about this Padres organization and what they've been developing over the last couple of years, and just sort of your impression from the outside, looking at what this club did dynamically last year?
Well, they're super exciting. They got a team that plays with a lot of fun. They're swaggy, and they can swing the bat. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. They can swing it. You got Machado, Tatis, Hosmer, Will. You got Cronenworth. You got Tommy Pham. How can I forget Tommy? That's my dog. So I mean, it's just all through the lineup, and I still got to get to know these guys and see the whole lineup that we actually do have everybody in there. And then I'm excited. I get to meet Nola here soon, so I'm excited to meet him. Start to talk to him about just ideas that I have, he has, and build that relationship. So I mean, from that end, I'm excited that I got guys that can hit, but they can also play defense. And then, yeah, I'm just excited to really meet everyone, meet the starting staff, meet the bullpen pitchers. It's a lot that is going through my head, but this team can play, and we're going to be chasing a World Series, which is obviously the most exciting piece to this whole thing.
Thanks, Blake. Great to have you here.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, next we'll go to Annie Halbrin, San Diego Union Tribune.
Hey, Blake, you kind of mentioned it, but can you talk about the whirlwind that was kind of the last 24 hours? And here you have a team that really wants you, that aggressively comes after you, but at the same time, that's a team that drafted you, that you spent your whole career with, you grew up with, like you said. What was kind of the emotions and kind of the processing of the last 24 hours?
Yeah, I mean, it was just sad. Honestly, it's just sad. I haven't really processed, what it's going to be like to have an Arizona spring training, to go play in San Diego with this team. I was just more reflecting on, the last 10 years of my life and what I've been through, and, the things I've learned, the people I've met, and the importance that, it's had on my life. So I'm going to start, turning that and focusing on all the positives of, the Padres and what that's going to bring and stuff like that. But, it's been a lot to process. And I think the thing that I do best is I go back and look at everything that's happened before I, jump forward into what's about to happen. So I've been able to reflect on that, and it's been sad because it's a lot of people that are very important to me in my life. So it's definitely something that's sad. But again, as I start to look forward and start to, get ready for the season, and it's going to be something that's super exciting for me, and it's new. And, I'm excited to be a part of this team. It's a very talented ball club. And like I said, we got a chance to win a World Series right away. And you got to love being a part of that.
And you mentioned Tommy. Have you been texting back and forth with him or talking to him before this, after this? What's that communication been like?
I mean, me and Tommy talk all the time. When I say all the time, we always check in with each other. So he was letting me know the interest and the interest that AJ was showing and talking to him. And then as I started talking to other guys like Clev and Manny, they were telling me the interest that AJ had once it was already gone through. And, that's just exciting to hear. It's someone that really wants me and really believes that I can, come in and help this team do something that they haven't done. And, that's exciting for me. So it was cool that me and Tommy were able to talk a lot, and he was able to give me insight so I wasn't as blindsided. But again, I don't think when you're traded you'll ever be prepared because just the love that I have for the Rays and everyone that's in that organization and supports it, it's going to be tough.
I appreciate it, Blake. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next up, we'll go to AJ Cassavell, MLB.com.
Blake, what's it mean to you to kind of come to a team that's so clearly going for it, and for you to be a part of that, and for you to come here at the same time? I mean, you, Darvish, Ha-Seong Kim, and all the moves they made at the deadline. What does that all together mean to you for a team that's so clearly gunning for a title?
I got a question. I saw you on MLB Network, and they were talking about you getting some sleep. Did you get any sleep?
I've slept about maybe 6 hours in the last 2 nights.
So you were on the Red Bulls. Okay.
I'm on the coffee.
Coffee? Okay, there we go. I don't drink coffee, but I'm happy you're on something, AJ. But your question was, how do I feel about like all the new acquisitions that they've made in the past, what?
Yeah,
3 days?
and coming to a team that's just clearly going for it in 2020.
Okay, perfect. It's something that's super exciting. They come after me and I'm like, that's amazing. And it's been quiet. There's been not a lot of moves going on. And it's been pretty quiet until, they got me, and then it started to move a little bit with some other teams and then Josh Bell. But for them to get me, the Korean guy, I don't know his name, so I don't want to be disrespectful by not saying his name. But I'll learn it. I'm bad with names, so I'll learn that. And then hopefully we get you Darvish too. Hopefully that's all official and we get him and his catcher. I got to learn his name. I'm bad with names, so I apologize for that as well. But I'll definitely learn their names, and it's exciting, man. It's fun to see. They're going all out. They want to win. They know what they have. They know the talent that's here. They know what they need to win, and they're going and getting it. So it's something for me that I'm super excited about. And, I'm just very thankful that, they put their trust in, shipping prospects out for me to be the guy to, help them, win a World Series.
What do you envision it being like potentially? Clevenger comes back next year. I mean, maybe the Yu Darvish deal gets finalized. The Nelson Lamet, Mackenzie Gore, Chris Paddock. What do you envision it being like, being a part of a rotation like that?
It's going to be competitive. That's the best thing about when you have a lot of talent. The guys are going to compete within, the group that we have right there. The young guys are going to get a lot better. I'm hoping they're guys that, ask questions, want to learn, and, want to put that work forward. So I'm excited, just to meet everybody, start to, feel it out, see how guys act and what their personalities are like. But I know Clevenger a good amount, so I'm excited about that. I'm pumped for him to get healthy and be back in the following season. But I mean, when you look at this lineup and you look at the rotation they put together, and that's going to be put together when Clev gets back, I mean, it's hard not to be excited, man. This team it's lights out. So it's time for us, put the work in and make this happen because we have the team to do it.
Next, we'll go to Marty Caswell, 1360.
Hi, Blake. Since the World Series ended, though, how many times have you thought about being pulled early in that game? And how excited are you to face the Dodgers again, who have essentially owned this division for the better part of a decade?
Yeah, so to answer the first part of that, I mean, I've thought about it a little bit, but I think I only think about it as much as I do because of how many people, bring it up to me. It's always the topic of conversation. And yeah, I mean, I've gotten past it to a point where I don't even think about it. I know how, Kevin Cash manages. I respect him, and I've always trusted him. And, he knows how to win. We got to the World Series because we won, and we did that the whole way through. So, I have my moments where, I would have put it to where I wanted to be out there, and I want to, do everything I can to, try to help the team win. And he's doing the same thing. So I got to understand that. And then what was the second part of that?
On facing the Dodgers, if you're excited to go ahead and face the Dodgers again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you're ever going to be excited to face a team that is that lethal, but you're always up for the challenge and you're always ready. And, it's exciting for me because I faced them those 2 games and, I succeeded. But again, they're going to be doing their work and I'm going to have to do my work to continue to get better and know what they're going to try to look for and know what they're doing recently. And, I got to put a lot of work in on just video and understanding that team. So all in all, I'm always excited to face whatever team I face. But at the same time, I want to call it excited because that team's one of the best hitting teams, baseball's ever seen. So I'm definitely looking forward to competing against them. And, it's going to be a tough division. And it's going to be tough to win the division, but I really can't wait for it. But yeah, it's just I'm more looking forward to the work that's going to go in to really come on, Deuce. Deuce is excited. My puppy's excited. But I'm looking forward to the work that's going to be, put in to be ready to face those teams.
And I know you were upset when Tommy Pham was traded initially to the Padres. Did you ever think that you would be reunited again for prospects?
I didn't, honestly. I thought I was going to be at the Rays at least another year or two. And then I never really thought about where I'd be traded. So I never thought, I'd be reunited with Pham because I was just focused on where I was. But, being reunited with him, I love it because I know what he brings to the game. I know, the anger, controlled passion that he brings. So it's going to be fun. I love, pitching with him behind me, and I'm definitely looking forward to it because he says a lot of these guys play with that kind of passion. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Kevin Acey, Union Tribune.
Blake, you talked about that game 6 there. The Padres, you're coming to a team that has a little bit more traditional, say, take on how starters are used and how long they go, that sort of thing. And I just wonder your thoughts on that, how much you're looking.
Yeah, my thoughts on, being able to, push it and, challenge myself and go a third time through the order and stuff like that. I'm very excited about it. I mean, I believe in myself a lot. I believe I put the work in to be able to face the time 3-4 times, face a lineup 3 to 4 times. And I'm excited about that. I know I'm going to get the opportunity here. I know they're going to, trust me and let me go. But I know to start the season as well, I'm going to be building my arm up. And once I get to the point where, I'm built and I'm comfortable and I'm ready to go, that's when I really start to, push deep into ball games. But I mean, just knowing myself and what I've done, my whole career, I got to be smart with knowing that, I got to build. And, it might take a little while to get, built to where I want to be. It might take, spring training and then maybe the first 5 starts, I'm 5-6 innings. But I know after that, I'm going to start really pushing it. And I know with how, I feel and health-wise, I feel really good. So hopefully from that point on, I could really, go 8-9 and start to really challenge myself and see how good I really am and what I can do when I, got to see these guys 3-4 times.
And next, we'll go to Mark Topkin, Tampa Bay Times.
Hey, Blake.
Oh, what's up, Mark?
Hey, I know you mentioned, how sad it was looking back. Just kind of two
Yeah.
parts is how frustrating was it that it happened at this point? And we talked about it a couple weeks ago with 3 years left.
Yeah.
And also, do you feel for the guys that are left that this kind of happens all the time? That these 2 or 3 years, really good players get traded.
Yeah, I thought for sure it would happen next year or the year after. I put no thought into this year. I mean, I told you I thought I had 0 chance to be traded, but the Padres, I mean, they really wanted me and they were, persistent, and I'm happy about that. But, it is something that, I am sad about. And, I didn't put any thought into being traded. So for this to happen, it's something that, it'll take me a little while to get over it. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's hard. And I think it's always going to be hard when you get traded from a place you spent, 10 years of your life at.
And just what about the guys that are still there? You're leaving obviously some really good friends, and it's
Yeah.
got to be tough for them to see a player of your caliber get traded, as has happened before, like when Archer and other guys have gotten traded.
Yeah. So, I mean, I remember when Archer left and Moore, they left, right then and there during the season. And I was able to say goodbye, and that sucked, So I know for these guys, I hope, I put an impact on them to where, it does, hurt a little bit because it hurts me for sure. But, I'm telling you that they got talented players over there that are driven and wired the right way. So I know they'll be fine. And then the coaching staff, man, that coaching staff is excellent. I mean, they're the best. So the coaching staff, the training staff, I mean, they're going to be fine. Those dudes, they know what they're doing, and they're all, they're wired the same way, man. They want to win. So I know that they're going to succeed and they're going to do their thing. It's going to be tough, because without Charlie Morton and me, it's going to be a lot tougher, and guys are going to have to grow up a lot quicker. But, I wish nothing but the best for them. So I really hope, they're able to do that and be the team that, they say they're going to be. So, yeah, but I think, it's going to be tough leaving those guys because, I have really strong relationships with a lot of people there.
All right, next we'll go to Neil with the Rays Radio Network.
Hey, Blake.
Neil, give me a hug. Come on. Appreciate it, Neil.
Since you touched on it, what will your best memories be? And what will be the hardest part of not being with Kyle Snyder, who's kind of been your mentor and almost like a big brother for you as a pitching coach?
Yeah, Kyle's been my papa. That's been Papa Snides. So, yeah, I mean, I'm still going to talk to him every day. I'm still going to talk to him about pitching, philosophy, strategies. His son, Luke, his dog, Rusty. I mean, I'm still going to talk to him every day. That relationship is, yeah, it's too strong for me not to talk to him as much as I do still to this day. So, yeah, you know, it sucks leaving him because that's all I've known. So yeah, it's something that even my dog's upset, and he's only 4 months old. So you could tell the impact Kyle had on my life. But yeah, I mean, that's gonna be a tough one. That's someone that, I mean, he saw me as an 18-year-old boy, and he just worked me over and over, and so much time he put into me. And yeah, I'm forever thankful. And you know, we won a Cy Young together. That was pretty amazing. His first year, we were able to win a Cy Young together, and I told him I wanted to win more with him. So he's still going to be on the phone. We still going to be talking. We still going to be doing what we always have done. That's never going to change. So it sucks to leave him and not be able to see him every day, and you know, annoy him and talk to him too much. But that's what he signed up for when he signed up to be my second father. So I can't blame him for that. But yeah, that one's gonna hurt a lot.
And your best memories?
Well, I got a lot of memories, Bill, you know, because I didn't start too hot with the media group, you know. All you guys, Mark, Juan, you, Steve, Bill was there, you know, everybody. I mean, I'm missing names, Trish. There's a lot of names, but you know, I have some good Zoom memories. We made some good Zoom calls this year, so those are gonna be up there. But I mean, my best memories are with like Chris Archer, and Nathan Evaldi, Cobb, Moore, the guys that came before me, you know, and then even Chuck. But I winning the Cy Young, I mean, that got to be up there. Making it to the playoffs for the first time, that was something that was special. And then the World Series, you know, being able to get to the World Series and do something that, you know, that organization hasn't done since 2008. That's something that's super special. But man, there's so many, you know, there's little things that really, you know, hit home for me. So I would say those are definitely some of the ones that are really good.
All right, we have time for just a couple more questions. We'll go to Jake with CBS8.
Hey, Blake, you've never really been one to shy away from your fans, whether it be on video games or social media. And I know you don't know the Friar faithful yet, but let me say that they're passionate. I'm curious to know what your message would be to your new diehard fans.
Yeah, I mean, you know, give me some time. I'm gonna, you know, get out there. I'm gonna talk to everyone. You know, I try to be as, you know, open and, you know, free for everyone to talk to as possible. So, you know, give me some time. Let me get acclimated. Let me start, you know, seeing, you know, where you guys are at and, you know, how to connect with you guys. But yeah, I just want to tell them, you know, thank you. You know, thank you for AJ coming out to get me. I'm excited to be here, and I can't wait to, you know, grow this relationship with the team, the fans, and the people that I'll be working with every day. So just, you know, tell them I'm super excited and I'm super happy to be here, and I can't wait to go win a World Series here.
And you add plenty of swagger to a team that already has a ton of swagger. Do you think there's a team with more? No. Do you think there's a team with more drip in all of baseball?
No shot. Yeah, no shot. I think we're gonna hold it down with, you know, the pro trending drip, all the baseball swag, all the little accounts I follow on Instagram, like Padres. We're gonna be coming with that this year. So I'm excited. I know everyone's gonna be challenging each other on who has the most drip, stuff like that. But no, this team's definitely swaggy, and I'm excited about that.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Welcome.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Jorge Camacho.
Blake, welcome to San Diego. 2 questions, but first, what do you think about this possible or potential rotation coming with you, Lamed, Panak, and get ready for any prospect or any decision by San Diego Padres organization? What do you think about this rotation?
Yeah, no, I'm super excited, man. This rotation's talented, man. All the way down, even past the starting five, man. So I'm super excited to be here. I'm super excited, to learn from these guys. I'm super excited to, hopefully teach and grow some of these players because of what I've been through and what I've learned. But, most importantly, I'm excited to learn these guys. Learn who they are as humans, and then from that point on, we can really start to grow. So. Yeah, I mean, the talent speaks for itself, but hopefully we can grow as a unit and get better. And, hopefully we can be the group that, helps this team win a World Series.
And Snell, last year you came to San Diego and you said you speak a few Spanish language for your teammates in Rays, but now you rise that experience in Spanish to get ready for this chemistry in San Diego Padres.
Yeah, I got to learn, because every time I come home in the off season, I don't speak Spanish. So it just gets worse and worse. And it all started when I was in rookie ball. I had really good Spanish because Oscar Hernandez, he was a catcher for us. We would practice English and Spanish together all the time. So my Spanish got really good. And then it's been fading since then. I got Rosetta Stone 2 years ago, and I've only been on it like 7 or 8 times. So I got to get back on that because I got to be able to talk to my teammates in Spanish. So I got to do a better job. That's on me. So by the next time I see you, hopefully we can have a conversation in Spanish and you can tell me if how it is.
All right. Challenge accepted. Thank you very much.
Yep. Sounds good, my man.
We'll finish up with a question from Stephanie Apstein.
Hey, Blake. Could you walk us a little bit through the last 48 hours? I mean, that must have been really crazy. You get the call. So when did you first hear, and what,
So whenever the news broke, I don't know if it's been 2 days, 3 days, it's all been
Sunday night, I think, on Twitter.
Okay. So, and today's what, Wednesday, Tuesday? Tuesday. All right. So today's Tuesday. So Sunday night, about 3 hours before the news broke, I found out. So it only took 3 hours.
That's pretty good. A lot of guys find out on Twitter.
Yeah, 3 hours and boom. And I literally, all I did was I talked to Kyle Snyder first for about an hour and a half. And then I talked with Scott Boras. And then by the time I was over with those 2 phone calls, I haven't told anyone in my family. That was it. And by the time I got off the phone, right when I got off the phone with Scott, about a couple minutes later, my phone just started buzzing. And I'm like, I don't know how anyone could find out that quick when I haven't even told nobody. And I was expecting it to be the next day, the middle of the day, someone would find out and that's how, but no. So I found out that night and then my phone blew up. And then the last couple of days, I've just been saying thank you to everybody for all the well wishes and all the memories and stuff, but I'm still not even caught up on that. So, I mean, look, my phone's just been sitting here in the wall charging the whole time and we're still not even halfway charged up. So yeah. I'm gonna have to get off my phone after today and just leave it here. So, but yeah, so I ended up talking to my family after that. Obviously, they're all super excited. Everyone that I know is really, my family wise is super excited. Can't wait. But then again, they didn't spend 8 months a year in Tampa like I did, and that became my home. So. It's definitely a lot harder for me. I'm definitely excited, but it's sad for me too because that was my life for a long time. So it's definitely something that's hard. And but as of the people that are around me that matter a lot to me, they're all really excited. They're all buying Padre gear, and so they're super excited. And no, we're looking forward to this.
And did you follow the Darvish stuff now that that's relevant to you?
I mean, I pay attention to it, but I'm going to wait for it to be official. And then when it's official, then I can start talking about how nasty the rotation is going to be.
Great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate you taking the time to join us today. And thank you, Blake. We're really excited to see you here in San Diego in a couple months.
Yep. I'll see you soon. Appreciate the time.
Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.